how's it going? And welcome to another Game with Tech video. Now in this one, we're going to be doing something a little bit differently because I don't generally do these. I like to incorporate these more in full reviews as opposed to doing separate videos. However, this is going to be quite a big project and I've put it off long enough now. So I figured what I'll do is I'll do an unboxing now, and then the full review stuff will follow in like a week or two after this. So yeah, it's something to get all your juices flowing and to make you excited for more stuff that's to come. So as you may have guessed from the title of this video, I'm going to be doing an unboxing of the Bitfenix Prodigy M80X case. So this was kindly given to me by Bitfenix and also Overclockers, so thank you guys very much, and without them this video wouldn't have been possible. So yeah, very big thank you to you guys. Also, along with the case, we're going to be unboxing some side panels and also some front panels for the cases as well. Now these cases are awesome. A lot of people that go to LANs use them just because of their small size and the rubber feet and rubber tops make them really easy to carry. And the cool thing about them as well is they're so customizable because of all of those custom panels you can get. So you can buy a standard case and then get windowed side panels, different versions of windowed side panels, different colored front ones. You can get different colors of everything you can kind of think of with the case, so you can really customize it. With this one here, I was originally given it with just like a standard metal. However, I requested a windowed side panel, of which I got the Prodigy M1 along with the standard Prodigy one, which does fit, but the window is slightly smaller. I also got a red side panel with it as well. So at the minute in total for the case, I have 3 spare panels, 1 panel that's on the case, and I've also got 2 front panels as well. I've got a pink and a black one, a white and a black one, and then a mesh one on the front as well. So yeah. Now a lot of people do kind of have preconceptions about certain companies. I don't know if anyone has any for Overclockers or Bitfenix, but I just want to say this story quickly about the case. It came through and a corner of one of the front panels was slightly damaged. Like, it wasn't really something which you would like look at the case and go, oh my god, look at this bit of damage here. It's literally just a little bit of a like a scuff mark on the top, and also one of the clips had broken off the front panel. So I let Overclockers and Bitfenix know, and together they kind of worked it out, and they sent me like more panels than I kind of needed to repair it. So that's why I've got so many extra things, because they wanted to, you know, replace it and stuff like that. But to be fair, like if you look at the panel in detail, you can't tell that, you know, really that there's damage there. And also the clip, even without it, it still clips onto the front perfectly fine. So it's really nice to know that the companies care and that they want to make sure that you've got the product that you want. And it was really nice. They handled it really quickly too, and I had the replacement panels like straight away. And it wasn't even just like, you know, you're gonna get the same panel back. It was, you know, pick whatever panel you want and we will send that out to you and make sure that you get the one you want. So again guys, top marks, thank you very much for that. I really appreciated it. Now enough talking, let's just kind of get it out of the case. I'm gonna do a quick kind of overview of the box as well, just so you get an idea of it. But again, all of this information is gonna be strongly in the review. So this is meant to be very brief. All of that extra information will come in the full-on review. So for now, let's just get to the box. So here we have the box, and you can see it's nicely packaged up with the Prodigy and Bitfenix logos kind of everywhere. On the front side we don't really have a lot of information, just kind of the web address, and that's pretty much it. The next side is where things start to get a little bit interesting. As we see, we have the Arctic white version of the case. Now it does come in a huge array of colours, and on this side we have a lot more information about the case. So we have fan slots, where the PSU goes, the removable cover on the top, pretty much everything you kind of need to know. And if that's not enough information for you, then on this side we have the full in-depth specification breakdown. So how many fans it can take, the size of motherboard, etc, etc. Now looking back at the top, when we open the flaps, we can see the case in there just poking out, saying hello to us. So let's get it out and have a closer look at the case itself. And here we have the Bitfenix Prodigy M case. Now first impression is, I'm very excited to build in this case. It looks very nice and neat and smart, and oh, it's just a beautiful case. Now you'll notice that it's the Arctic white version of the case, and it also already has the windowed side panel on there. The reason being is I swapped it out earlier because I want it to be always having that side panel on, because that's how I'm going to have it when it is finally built. Now moving on to the other side of the case, you'll see we've got our front panel or side panel connectors. However, the power button is upside down. Now the reason for this is if you want to use a windowed side panel, you actually have to swap the panels over, because otherwise you'll look through the windowed panel and you'll just see the back of the motherboard tray, which to be fair isn't that exciting. But then when you do swap them over, you have to vertically flip the panel and then you make the power button upside down. So I'm hoping that this side panel will come off from the inside of the case and I'll be able to just swap that plastic bit over to make it the right way up. Moving to the back of the case, we can see we've got the hole for our motherboard slot. We've also got our fan slot and also 5 PCIe slots there, which work on a toolless system, which is quite interesting. You've got one thumb screw which holds the clamp in for all of the 5 slots. So if you've got just a single graphics card or something like that, you undo the thumb screw, move the clamp away, remove them, fit the card in, and then do the thumb screw back up once you've moved the clamp back into place. So it's quite an interesting system. Looking underneath the case, we've got this big black panel. Now this is just held on by magnets, and I'm really confused as to the purpose of this. Like, I've got no idea why it is here or what you would use it for or anything like that at all. So I will be researching that for the full review just to see what the actual point of this thing is, because at the minute the only thing it looks like it's doing is restricting airflow through the bottom of the case, which is surely a bad thing. Moving to the top of the case, we can see we've got this nice mesh grill, which is actually held on by this little clip. All you need to do is flick that clip to the other side and it will release the grill from the case. We can then move it to the side and then look through the top of the case into the main body. We can see it already has two 120mm black Bitfenix fans installed, along with a little cardboard box which contains all of those little extras that you'd expect with a motherboard, including the little motherboard mounting screws, a couple of cable ties, things like that. Also, when we're looking through the side of the case, we can see the front panel connectors, of which I'm hoping really will come off easily and let me swap that over, because I'm having a little bit of an OCD problem with that power button being upside down. Just to the right of that as well, you can't really see it, but there's a really nice mounting area for SSDs, which just keep them completely out of the way behind the motherboard tray. I think that's a really great, fantastic option for mounting SSDs, as, like I said, it keeps them out of the way, and they're just, oh, it's nice and hidden and I love it. You do also have this full hard drive mounting system if you want to, so if you are going to have 3.5-inch drives in there, then you are able to do so on this mounting board here. But as I'm not going to be putting any full-size hard drives in, I'm hoping that this will just kind of come out and then you won't have a restricted view at all when looking in through the side window. So I think that's pretty much the full rundown of the case done. I must say it looks very, very pretty and I can't wait to build inside this thing. And that is pretty much it, the case, all the side panels. I will be doing full awesome builds of it, and you can kind of see some of the components up there. So I've got a Radeon R9 280, an Epson 240M for the CPU, a H97M motherboard for it, loads and loads of really cool gear. But again, that's all going to come in the main review, along with lots of separate reviews for all of those products too. So all of that stuff will come. There is links below, so you can check out the whole kind of build that is going into it. And that's pretty much it. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you found this interesting and that you're looking forward to the full-on review. I am. I think this case is very, very pretty. It's got a nice small form factor, and yeah, I'm just excited to seeing what it is, the final product. Because I've not built a PC into a Bitfenix Prodigy before. I've seen quite a few of them at LAN, so and yeah, and they're really nice. So it'd be nice to build it and just kind of see how the experience is for myself. And yeah, that's it. I'm blabbering now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay fresh, guys.